Hey, have you signed someone up into your network marketing business and in the beginning they were thrilled, excited, it was great to join, and then maybe a month and a half down the line, they fizzled away and you didn't hear from them again? Or after a good 2 months, they totally just quit on you? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about how to build a downline in your network marketing business and get people to stick around. Coming up next. My name is Tamia, and I'm glad you stopped in for this video. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to build a downline in your business, a very stable, massive downline. And one of the things that people have a problem with in their business is they can get some people maybe to sign up and partner with them in their business, and the people are excited and they're it's great to join and they're happy that they joined this new opportunity. But then maybe a month and a half down the line, they begin to fizzle away, and next thing you know, they're not even in the business anymore, and they're not on any calls, and you haven't heard from them, and they basically just fell off. And you tend to have this issue over and over and over and over again in your business. So today I want to point out 3 simple steps that you can take to kind of sustain those people and to be able to keep people in your business so that you can build that downline that you've wanted. So one of the things you want to do, or the first thing you want to do, is have your team or the people that come into your organization focus on income producing activities. The worst thing you want to do is to basically have people just doing activities that do not produce results or lead them to the next level. So one of the things you want people to do is you want them to learn how to invite. You want them to learn how to get on the phone and talk to people. You have to talk to people. This is a people business. And so if they do not get on the phone, if they do not see people face to face to be able to talk to them about their product or their service, then this isn't going to work. So one of the things that you want them to do is you want to be able to show them how to do things that get them to the next level. You want them to keep track of those activities as well. So if they're going to do presentations, how many presentations did you do this week? Is it 2 or 3? Did you invite anybody? How many invites did you do this week? Is it 2 or 3? You sold products this week. How many products did you sell this week? Was it 2, 3, or 4? You want to keep track of these income producing activities, because at the end of the week you want to be able to look at what you've done to see if you've made any progress or not, or if you were just doing a bunch of busy work and it appeared to be income producing activity when it really wasn't. So that is one of the things that you want to be able to do. Income producing activities that are getting you to the next step. They're either leading you to the next sale, or they're leading you to your next business partner. Another thing you want to do is you want to keep your team involved. So when you introduce someone to your business opportunity and they decide that they want to take this thing to the next level, you want to keep them involved. You want to include them in the things that you're doing. So if you guys are having, weekly calls, you definitely want to make sure that they're on those weekly calls. If you're having, weekly home parties or you're having events, then you want to make sure that they're engaged and they're invited to these events. You want to call them up and, make sure, hey, are you coming? We really would want you to be there. We're going to have some awesome training, some awesome things to show you to help your business grow. You want to keep them involved. You want them to be a part of this thing so that they're not just floating out there and eventually falling off because they feel like they don't have any help. You want to make sure that they're on those weekly calls. You want to make sure that they're, attending the weekly trainings if you have, a particular, event or a place that they can show up and bring, potential prospects with them. You want to keep them involved in that. One of the things that I like to do is have the Facebook group. And and have people on the Facebook group where we can chat and ask questions. And, if there's something that you need help with, maybe you want to do a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1, or maybe you need someone to help close a prospect out. You can have that chat group there so that people can come in and ask questions, and that they can see that, hey, there's other people involved. You want to keep them engaged and not just left alone out there just, by themselves. You want to keep them involved so that they can ask the necessary questions that they need to ask to get to the level that they want to get to. And lastly, another big thing that I'm really, really big on is just keeping it simple. No one wants to get involved in anything that's complex and, is difficult to understand. You want to keep things simple. So whenever you're introducing someone to business opportunity and they decide to sign up and partner with you, one of the things you want to do is you just want to keep the whole sign up process and just jumping on board. You want to keep it simple. You don't want it to be this long, drawn out process that they can't duplicate or do themselves. And when people see that you can do that, then they see, when people see that they can do this, then it makes, sticking in and hanging in there a whole lot more easier. Keeping it simple is one of the things that you want to do, because think about it. When people are joining a network marketing business, one of the things that they want is they want life to get better. They want things to get better for them pretty much most of the time. And so you want things to come across very simple, things that they can understand, things that put them at ease, and not something that is, overbearing or complicated. So I hope these 3 things kind of help you out a little bit more as far as how you can begin to build a downline and kind of sustain people. When people see these things, they're more likely to stick around. They're more likely to believe that, okay, this is something that I can do, even for myself, because they see that they've got the help for it. So let's just go back and recap. You want to encourage income producing activities, and you want to track those activities. You want to keep track of them so you're not just doing a bunch of busy work and tricking yourself into believing that you're actually doing something when you're really not. Second, you want to keep people involved. You want to keep them engaged. You want to keep them, in the loop of what's going on and the next thing and the next step that they need to take. So they need to be involved with, the next call and the next, training and the next, face group, session that you guys are going to have, so that they feel that they're moving forward and that they can get somewhere with this. And lastly, you need to keep it simple, especially with all of the, jumping on board and signing up. You don't want it to be some long, drawn out process that's complicated. They don't think that they can do it. Can I show this to someone else? I don't know how to do it. You want to keep things as simple as possible. People do not want to get involved in complicated things. So the more simple you can keep it, the better off it'll be. Well, I hope this helped you out a lot, and I hope you found value in, this information that I have here, and building a team and building a downline. So if you want to learn more about how you can do so, go ahead and look down at the bottom in the description. There's a link down there. I want you to check it out. I'm always offering free training to help people, other network marketers especially, to building their business, online, even offline as well, because a lot of the tips and strategies that I give are very, very flexible. Also, like I said, if you found value in this, click the button below, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment down below. Did you find this helpful? Is there anything else that I could have added to it? Just let me know what you think. And if you want to stay updated on more videos like this, I'm doing trainings, tips, and strategies on how to build your business, how to get leads, how to, get more people interested in your opportunity. Go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. I truly appreciate it. I'm always doing videos on a consistent basis teaching network marketers and entrepreneurs how to build their business online and how to get that passive income, how to basically get a life of more fulfillment doing your passion. So once again, my name is Tamia, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.